Okay, I'm ready to ink. Thank you everybody for joining me. Welcome to my third live stream. I hope you enjoy and I hope I don't mess up the drawing, and pray for me that it's gonna be cool. And let's go. Let's start inking. What will I use? So as always, you can let me know if you have any questions and you see something I'm doing and you have no idea why I'm doing it or how I'm doing it. So feel free to ask and I'm here to answer. Oh yeah, it's King Thanos. So in this version or timeline, he becomes king of the world or something like that, and he grows a beard. Cause why not? Hey Meti, what's up? How's the Zelda life going? Haven't seen you in so long. So right now I'm just switching up my pens to something finer. So this is 0.5, 0.005, this is 0.3. So I can do the hairs a little bit with a fine line. Hey Dende, thank you so much for liking this. It is a cool design. I'm not sure who the artist who designed the original King Thanos, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Epic. Yo, Daniel, what's up? You always make it. My good friend. Best friend. So I'm just adding maybe too much lines, but I think in colors it won't show as with contrast as it does now. So I'm adding a lot of hatching to create more textures. Because, I mean, it's Thanos. He has some textured face. He's very, he's not soft texture. He's very, almost like a reptile texture. So adding a lot of lines and grit and scars maybe from fights with the Avengers and stuff like that. And I'm also sculpting the shape of the face with those lines. So I try to do that. Kishore, that's a cool name. Hey, what's up? Thank you for joining. And obviously, Daniel, yeah, I'm best friends with all my supporters. I think even my Patreon page say it. Best friends. Hey, Ghost Production, what's up? Thank you for joining. Oh my god, I have more than 10 viewers live. First time ever. So many people. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. Hello, Nicholas. How's it going? Hey, Tyler. Yeah, I'll be coloring pretty soon. I think next week. I don't actually have my markers with me at the moment. I'm not in my usual studio. I'm visiting family. So hopefully next week. Um, can try to do some watercolor, but I'm not sure if it's best. You probably want to learn watercolor from somebody who's better at it than me, so maybe it's not the best that I do it. Yeah, I used to do a lot more watercolor than I'm doing now, but I don't know. For some reason, I felt like I think I got so many Copic markers and fell in love with them so hard that I couldn't get myself to do anything but Copics. But I mean, yeah, I can do watercolor. I just need to do it. If you want me doing watercolors, just comment about it, and I'll know I have to do it. So let me know. Maybe I'll color this guy with watercolors. Oh yeah, I finally went out and got some cover for my iPad so I can like lean it on something. So now I turned it. Thank you for the feedback. So I'm listening to you guys. I'm here for you. Okay, it's looking like a beard. I like it. So yeah, drawing like beard or hair, it can be a bit tedious, but you just gotta enjoy it. Learn to love it. It's very relaxing when you get used to it. Just doing lines. Hey, Ghost Art, how's it going? Hey, Daniel, I'm not sure if you asked this before I talked a little bit, but so it changes between different shapes of hair, like if it's straight, curly, thin, full. So I kind of sketched the general outline. So like this is the middle part, and it's like a, I don't know, rectangle shape or triangle. And then I have these shapes. So I gotta remember the line which the hair flow. So over here it would be this way, and over here it would be this way, and here this way. So I'm just drawing the outline and I'm following these directions. So this is what I'm doing. And also make variations of sizes, so it's not all like same shape and size, like maybe like grass or fur on an animal. So very, I change the lines and length of lines that I'm doing. And even directions, like even the general direction is here, going this way, but between the lines I'm doing like this angle and this angle. So it looks a little bit more natural. Even though not a lot of people have this crazy beard, it kind of looks more natural. And then after I have the general shape, I can also do the same thing with some rendering to give it more shape, because right now it looks, if I erase the pencil, it looks a bit flat. So it looks like one shape and not like a beard. So I'll add, I'll think where the light is coming from. So let's say the light is coming from this side. So I'll shade this entire shape with fur texture. So if light is coming from here, shadow would be here. So I would ink texture on this side only. So I'll do this maybe. And of course I can do it with colors later, so I'm just adding more texture. And maybe in this area it goes inside the shape a little bit. So yeah, looks more like a beard now. Maybe add a little bit more here. Kind of like this. It's how I do it. Okay, now you can see better. I cleaned the lens a little bit. Okay, I think I'm done with the face. Let's erase some lines so I can tell. This is called kneaded eraser. You just like squish it and you can clean it like this and stretch it. Cool stuff. Hope this helps. Again, ask me anything if you need. I'm here for you guys. So let's do some inking. Hey, you made it. How's it going? You just heard me sing. Welcome. I'm excited. I'm happy it helped. Thank you for asking. So when I'm inking like helmets and armors and stuff, I always use this tool. Kind of helping me get a very clean mechanical line. So not everybody uses it, but I enjoy using it. I like the clean look it gives to the work. Thank you so much. precision. Yes, I'm doing my best. Thank you for noticing. If anybody here is a Zelda fan, you should watch Meti's YouTube channel. He's doing amazing things with Breath of the Wild video game, like Zelda. So if you're into Nintendo and gaming, or just if you want to follow another guy and support, look up Meti. You should go follow Meti. I'm not very good at gaming too. I just watch people on YouTube do it better than me, and then I live the game through them. Oh my god, we should collab. So right now I'm just measuring some lines so I can make sure I'm doing a symmetrical piece. So of course, again, nobody has to do it. I'm just very tedious like that. I don't know why I do it. OCD, maybe. Oh yeah, Zelda is the princess, right? Princess Zelda. I think it's the princess. I hope I'm not embarrassing myself right now. And Link is the guy with the sword, right? Yes. So right now I'm giving it a very thick black line because I want it to look like there's a shadow under his head and kind of separate the head from the body. So I'll turn it into a big black shape. Adonis from Instagram. Hey, what's up? Emma, what's up? Nicholas, thank you. Oh my god, so many people. I'm so nervous. Okay, so now when I'm measuring, I realize this size of his head is actually wider than this size, the right one, so I gotta fix it and make sure it's symmetrical. Oh, I'm nervous all the time. Stage fright. It's real. And I'm always nervous about my English because I'm afraid people will have no idea what I'm saying because it's not like my native language or first language, however you say it. You see, I don't know English. So, always worried. But I'll get through it. You guys help me. You help me deal with it. Oh my god, so many comments. Thank you. My English is, it's okay. I just feel like it's not as good as I wanted it to be because I haven't spoken English in so long. I haven't been to United States since 2017, so I feel like I'm rusty. But okay, if you say it's okay, then I believe you and thank you. Okay, replying to messages. Thank you, thank you. Bro, finally live. Yes. Yeah, Keanu, I actually recognize your thumbnail. Not thumbnail, like the icon. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I'm doing well. I'm enjoying my time drawing and making cool art and staying busy. How about you, Keanu? How's the art going and the cakes and life? Okay. So again, I'm just measuring some lines and marking them with like small dots so I know I'm doing the symmetrical design for the helmet. It would probably be smarter to do maybe like draw half of the piece and then flip it and draw it again so it would be completely symmetrical, but I haven't thought about it, so doing it old school way, measuring. Yeah, commissions are open. You can hit me up on Instagram anytime. And thank you for asking. I always appreciate the support. So something I do to make this shape look 3D is the exterior lines. I'm doing completely solid black, full line, thick line, and the interior line, you can either do a finer line or not ink it all the way. So I'm doing like these breakups between the line. So it's not completely inked like here. And then it kind of looks like light is reflecting from this angle. So it makes it look a little bit more three-dimensional. Another one of the tricks they taught us in school, and very helpful trick. If you look into comic books, like you'll notice most artists do it for a lot of the shapes they use. Odelia, what's up? Shalom, shalom. Hey, yeah, there's well, maybe no, it's actually lockdown opened a few days ago. Um, but you know, it's opening slowly, so it's still not like the way it used to be. But hopefully soon. And yeah, we talked about doing some work. We already did, by the way. So if you guys want to see Keanu inking and coloring a piece I penciled, go to his page on Instagram. You can write it down here in the comments so everybody can know to go follow you. Okay. So again, I keep measuring. Oops, sorry about that. I should have put my phone on silent mode. Oh my god. Okay. Here. Yeah, Keanu is Rap TV here. Also a cool artist. And we we did a collab, I think, was it last year? I think last year it was. So I penciled a piece and he colored it and inked it. Yeah. So if you want to check it out, go to Keanu's page. Thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, I love inking. I think it's actually my favorite part in the drawing process. Mm, yeah, probably my favorite. I mean, I love coloring too and penciling, but inking is it's very relaxing to me. Like least stressful part. That's why I started with inking on YouTube and not coloring, because I would be too nervous coloring live. But I'll do it too. Am I doing Copics or watercolor on this one? You know what? Maybe watercolors. Because Copics give me a really clean texture, and I want to make sure he looks very old and beat up and like rough looking. And yeah, so maybe I'll do watercolor because it's more like dirty looking. I think it would fit the character. What do you guys think? Should I do Copic or watercolor? Do you have any preferences? Finding the right angle with the French curve. Thank you, French people, for giving us this tool. It's awesome. We love it. Oh my god, Bella is here too. I will do both. As soon as I have all my Copics with me, I will do them too. Oh my god, 19 people. It's the most people I've ever had live. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Yes, I'll do whatever fits, don't worry. You won't bully me into doing watercolors. I'll do whatever I want. Just kidding, I'll do what the client asks for. Which would probably be, do whatever you want, I trust you. So I'm measuring some shapes again just to make sure I have the correct length between both sides. Yeah, I did watercolors a few years ago. I did much more. So I think if you go to my Instagram and go far, far away, maybe 2017, you'll see some watercolor. And actually, in the backgrounds, I still do watercolors in a lot of drawings. So, like the alien post that I made a few weeks ago, that was watercolor. And there's a bunch of backgrounds I do with watercolor for Power Rangers. So yeah, I still do watercolor. Just I mix them with Copics, so even when I do them, it's not really as prominent as it should be. But yeah, always doing watercolors. Mm. Um, what paper I'm using? I'm using it's called Arches Hot Press. Um, it's basically a watercolor paper. It's called the 100% cotton watercolor paper, and it's my favorite one. But I also started using Fabriano 100% cotton hot press paper. It's also really good. It's a really durable paper. So like I can use watercolor and Copics and like spray it with paint and do pencil textures like with colored pencils, and it can just take all the textures. So it's a bit more on the pricey side, but it's so worth it if you're doing the amount of coloring that I'm doing. So I love it. You should try it. Let me know what you think. You're like me, you're doing heavy colors, so many layers of color. So let me know if you like it or not. I hope you like it. Hassan, hello. How's it going? How long have I been streaming for now? Has it been like 30 minutes? Or maybe more or less? Because I try to make sure I don't do more than an hour live session, because then like my Wi-Fi is so slow it can't upload it. Upload it. So I'll try to keep these at like 1 hour. Maybe I'll do 2 parts, finishing the inking on this one. So Also, I'm trying to give you guys a break from me speaking nonsense. You don't want to listen to my voice for more than an hour. Your ears will bleed. Thank you for liking this piece. I'm happy you like it, Odelia. Hassan, I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Oh yeah, yeah, it automatically uploads, but like if it's a 2 hour live session, it takes so long to upload and everybody gets mad at me for blocking the Wi-Fi. So I'll try to keep it at an hour maybe. Also, I don't think a lot of people go to watch like 4 hour videos from what I see, and even from what I go into, like when I watch videos, it's usually maybe an hour video. So yeah, we'll do like in between, maybe hour and a half. We'll see. You can't watch forever. You have a job, lady. No forever drawing. I think if I do coloring live, it would be like a 10-hour long video, so maybe not the best idea. Or maybe it would be the best idea. I don't know. Might be fun. I'll just need to be like well rested and fed before. Yes. $12 hours. No, too much. Okay, so I think I'm done with the outlines of the head. So now I just gotta add a bunch of shiny metallic textures. So let's do it. Oh yeah, 3 months. Maybe I should go live for like 3 months. I wonder what's the longest you can go live for. Maybe 100 hours. I'm up for the challenge. I think I can do it. I mean, not 100 hours, maybe 10. Maybe 100 too. Who knows? Yo, yo. Thank you, everybody in the comments. Yeah, I can explain that a bit. Um, I think I explained it here a little bit. Okay, so let's see. I need to find a piece of paper I can sketch on. Okay, nobody needs this receipt. Let's do it. Improvising. So when I'm doing the shiny textures, like here, I just want to do like a very simple shape rendering it. So, okay, let's say I have a ball and light is coming from here. So usually this part would be shadow. So is this how you spell shadow? Yeah, I think so. This part is light. So usually you'll have very simple like shadow in one side going all the way to light. But when you're doing metallic surfaces, right next to the light, there's also like a very thin, heavy shadow. So even when the light is here, I'm doing this thing. So I'll do something like this. And on reflective material, the shadow never reaches the end of the shape. So the shadow wouldn't finish here, it would finish here, because there's always a reflective highlight on the edge of shiny textures. So shadow would look kind of like this. But I also want to give it a very um, dynamic line here. So instead of doing this line, I always do, like, instead of doing this, I do this. So it's gonna look maybe like this. Because then it almost looks like there's a, like, another highlight hidden here. And to exaggerate it, I also do another few. These white pens never work. Okay, they work now. I'll also add these kind of things. So I'm not sure if you can see. Yeah. And maybe here too. Maybe here also, like I'll add a highlight. So yeah, right now it looks kind of more shiny. And you can also go like more cartoony way and add this. Like, so now it really looks shiny. And add maybe a shadow here. So you can imagine if this entire highlight was white and wait, let me look for a pencil, and the background would be colored like gray tone, it would look really shiny. I hope this helps. Maybe it makes it more clear. Maybe it just confuses you. I hope not. I hope you don't get confused by this. So, so yeah, does this help? So I'm basically doing the same thing here, but like in a longer shape. Hey, Keanu, thank you for joining. Go back to work. I understand. Oh yeah, I'm always happy to help, so like feel free to ask me. I'm here. Happy it helps. Tattoo on my thumb, these mean literally nothing. I just I just do stuff like that. I don't know why. So now I'll do the same on like each one of the spikes that he has. So again, instead of doing like a complete line, I'll go, wait, let's switch pens. Need something thicker. I'll do like this shape. Almost like the letter N or Z or Z, however you say it. If you look up like old school Iron Man books, comic books, you can see how like a lot of artists solved this not problem, like this issue of drawing fine, slick, reflective lines. So it's cool. I like it. It's I use those textures a lot in my drawing because I love Power Rangers and they always gotta look shiny, and I love Iron Man, and I think it's a very 90s look for comic books, which I also really love. So yeah, everything is shiny and metallic. Love it. Shiny superheroes everywhere. I think there's also a Jim Lee video on YouTube where he shows why he's doing those three highlights. Because it almost like there's a highlight here and the surface is so slippery that even light bounces from it. So like, you know, where you throw a stone on top of like water, if you throw it really fast, it just like jumps 3 times, and every time gets a bit shorter and smaller. So imagine light does it on top of this surface because it's so slippery and shiny. So it's kind of remind me of that. Ah, it is easy. You can do it. You can draw. You have the power. I mean, it's not easy, but it's really easier than it looks. Because, again, for me in my mind, it's just like drawing Z shapes. So, Z's everywhere. Oh no, don't drive a forklift and watch me. That sounds so dangerous. Eek Nation, thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Yes, Z's everywhere. That's my secret. That's how I do it. Don't tell anybody. Thank God only 10 people watch me. Um, okay, let's read some questions. Good advice to improve sketching. Wow, I think once you're sketching, you're already improving. So just make sure you do a lot of it. And I mean, I know, like, especially beginners, they have school and work and life to attend. But if you can at least do an hour a day of sketching, especially if you do it from reference, like look up trees and animals and pictures and faces and drawings of other artists and architectures, like just 1 hour a day, draw a car, a tree, a person, a superhero, maybe even like still shots from movies. So if you watch like an action movie you like and you see a cool jump or a cool kick or something like that, just freeze frame and draw it. So if you do that an hour a day, it would be so helpful. Within a year you can like really do great stuff. So at least an hour a day. That's probably the most useful advice to do. It will help you the most. Ramen and sushi on the way. Okay. Um, how do I think of poses? Um, that's a tough question. Yeah, I'm using reference, but as a fan of comic books and movies and animation, like I'm always exposed to good poses. Like even if you watch Disney or Pixar movies, they Like you just gotta observe and watch the scenes, and you'll notice that they have a lot of amazing poses and compositions, and so sometimes you just gotta like maybe stop the movie in the middle and take a picture and appreciate it. Um, so I do that a lot, and when I need to, I take a picture of myself or a friend or an action figure. I just like pose them in a cool way, and that helps. So yeah, don't be afraid to use reference. We all do it, and also attending figure drawing classes. So uh, I don't think it's close to you. I'm doing it in Casalia, but if you wanna join us in Casalia, there's a really cool figure drawing class. So it's 2 hours of drawing a model in different poses, like sitting, standing, and once you do a lot of it, you get better at figuring out the shapes of the human body and how it can move. So it makes it much easier to pose your figure in drawings. So yeah, figure drawing too. Like if you can attend. If not, there's free classes online that I'm not sure if I can share the name here. I don't know. It's well, just you can send me a message and I'll send you a link. It's a really cool website that does free online classes. So you just go in and like type in figures or faces or animals and stuff like that, even hands, and you can do like 1 hour class and just draw. So it's really helpful. Mahir, how's it going? Yeah, it's far, but I mean, if you're in Tel Aviv, there's many drawing classes there, or even Haifa. I think they should have open classes for like open for public in Vitzo, I think. So should be available. Oh yeah, Titan AE is amazing. It's a really cool movie. I loved it. So yeah, that's a cool movie, and so yeah, you can like stop, freeze frame a few poses, or even from anime and stuff like that. Very useful. So I think I'm done for now. Um, I'll probably do a part two, maybe in a few hours, early in the morning, and I'll finish up all the black shapes and armor and maybe some backgrounds. I'm not sure if I ink the background or just color it. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you so much. This was awesome. More people than last time. Happy you joined me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.